What's up, guys, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe now. So we're heading over to John's. It's Friday, finally getting tuned. He wanted me there at 5, but he called me up and said everything cleared up. So we're heading over there a little bit early, and hopefully this thing will make 475, the magic number. That's what I've been telling you guys I'm hoping for, but I'll be happy with anything over 450. It was raining, downpouring it earlier today, but it looks like it's gone for the day. So I got the top down. Gonna take a good cruise over there, and hope this goes well. I'm just gonna be happy that I won't have to be tapping on the gas every time I'm coming to a stop to try to keep the RPMs up to get it to idle. But so let's do a little quick cold start with the top off, and we'll head over to John's. That always puts a smile on my face, but see, we're already getting problems with the idle jumping, but usually it'll idle pretty well from a cold start. I'm a little warm up a little bit, and we'll head over there and get this thing finally dyno tuned and show you guys the numbers, and I'll record the whole thing of the dyno and everything that goes through and what the baseline numbers are and what it finally makes. So I'll see you over at John's. Pop the motor? Something out. Oh, that's not good. What's up, guys? So yesterday when we were getting dyno tuned, the spark cut out on this thing, and we could not figure out, it was like mid-run, and it basically started running like a diesel motor, shot gas into the exhaust and then blew like a 10-foot flame out the back, and we didn't get to finish dynoing it. So what we did was, we thought it was the cam position sensor, which is way down in there, and we changed that out, tested that, and still got nothing, still got no spark. And then I was reading on forums that because we tested the ECM and that wasn't giving any spark signal, and on the forums it was saying that the crank position sensor is what gives the spark signal. So I went out and bought that, and I'm gonna put these new hood shocks on so I can have the hood stay up, because it kept falling down when we were getting it dynoed yesterday. So hopefully this fixes the issue. I'm gonna check all the grounds, and then if that doesn't work, then start testing out the ECM and making sure that's working properly. But I'm gonna get to it, and I will let you guys know what the verdict is on this and make sure everything's running all right. So, all right, later. All right, so this crank position sensor is right in there. You can see the hole. I already took the old one out. All I did was unbolt the 2 bolts for the starter, and I'm gonna get the new one in and then see if this thing fires up. I checked all the wires under here. Nothing looks like it got melted by the headers or anything like that, because that's what I was afraid of, that one of these wires just melted, and that's what was causing it not to get signal. So I'm gonna swap this out. Everything else looks good, and we'll see if this thing fires.
Thought I was coming under to help, but I'm just in the way now.
There's like no room to work under here, so I need a lift. What's up, guys? So I got the thing started. I wind up changing the crank position sensor and then fixing all the grounds, and then I started messing with, and it didn't want to start, so then I started messing with the fuel pump relay, which has a lot to do with this thing not starting. And I changed that out, and it fired right up, and I couldn't believe it. So I drove it to the tuner because I had to check engine light, and it was like an evap system thing and something else, something from when we unplugged it for the cam position sensor. And so we cleared the codes, and then I had him tune the idle in a little bit better, because when it was coming up to like 4,000 RPMs, it went down below 500 and then wanted it to die. So he adjusted that so it's not getting any crazy surge from a big drop. And then we left the shop, and then boom, I got right up the hill, maybe a half mile from the shop, and the thing shut down at the stoplight. And it was getting the same symptoms where it would crank and then just not do anything at all. So after messing with it, checking all the grounds, making sure everything was okay, I had Amber sit in the driver's seat, and I was playing with the fuel pump relay, just moving it back and forth to try to get a better connection as she was trying to start the car. And then we finally got it started, and I got it home. So then I took apart the fuse box and see if there's any way to maybe clamp the pins a little bit so to get a better connection on the relay, and you can't really get inside to where it is. So I might mess around with it another day, but as of right now, it's starting perfectly fine. And it's got screws that hold the clips into the relay box, and the fuse box. So I went in there and I tightened those up a little bit tighter. Maybe they came loose or whatever, and weren't getting a good connection from that way. But as of right now, things running fine and runs very, very fucking smooth. So I'm happy with the tune and the numbers. So the numbers, it didn't make the 475 I was hoping. It made right around 444 and about I think it was like 421 torque, which I knew it wasn't gonna make big numbers, and I'm happy for what it is for right now. Once I get the turbo parts and we get the new motor and we turbo it, then we'll be shooting for that 850,000 horsepower range. So this is good for now until December. It'll give me a good amount of time to start working on the body and then just getting all the parts, because I'm going wild with this. I'm going Z06 diff, TR6060 transmission, a twin disc clutch, new motor, Turbonetic 7875 turbo, ball bearing turbo, and then a full fuel system. I was talking to John about the pumps, and he wants me to go with dual 450s. So we'll go dual 450s and 1050X injectors. So, but that's another video. We got a lot coming for this. Next will be the body work and tires. I'm getting tires on these Thursday and the windshield Monday. So I'm just happy it's running. I'm not stranded, and hope you like this upload. It's been a wild and crazy 2 days towing the car and getting it all ready, but I'm happy it's done. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and please subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.